Alrighty, Periscope. Alright, let's see if I can find a good space for this thing. Hello, Periscope. See if anybody gonna hop on with me. Hello, Periscope. All right, let me see if my connection is good. Hello. So I'm going to go ahead and record this. My name is Delmar Johnson, president of Delmar Johnson Enterprise. I am your chief HR brain with HR brain for hire. Glad to be here. Glad to be here. I had a hard time connecting, but that's all good. I'm here now. And I hope the topic brings value to you. With my replayers, hello to my replayers. Your hearts and your sharing also counts as well. So today, HR Quick Tip is all about the H.E.M effect. And I was reading an awesome article. Follow a lady on Twitter called HR Bartender. And this was on her blog, and I like, man, this would be a great topic to really talk about, because I'm always talking about employees and you're building your team and how you're going to keep them motivated and engaged in everything. So I kind of want to touch on some points that I was reading about, and I call it the H.E.M effect because it's about happy employees, about engaged employees, about motivated employees. And when you put all three of those together, you wind up, hey, Chris, how are you? You wind up getting your ideal team member, your ideal employee. So today I'm talking about the H.E.M effect. There's happy employees, engaged employees, and also motivated employees. So the H.E.M effect, H-E-M, that's where that comes from. Thanks for joining me, Chris. I think it's just people just all over the place today. I was on Facebook Live a few minutes ago testing that out. Thanks for inviting your followers. So it may just be me and you today, Chris, but that's quite all right. So let's talk about the H.E.M effect. Again, I'm Delmar Johnson, your chief HR brain with HR Brain for Hire, and let's jump into this HR quick tip today. So obviously the first letter. Hey, Audrey, thanks for coming over. We're talking about the H.E.M effect, happy employees, engaged employees, and motivated employees. So I call it the H.E.M effect. I was reading an article. I follow this awesome HR professional named HR Bartender on Twitter. So I want to give her credit for this article and blog that I saw on her site. And I like, man, this would be a really great thing to talk about and kind of give my spin on it as well. So give credit where credit is due. So thanks for the heart. So what is a happy employee? Let's kind of define some things, and then we'll talk about the couple of things that can help you get to that ideal team member, that ideal employee, right? So a happy employee, and you guys, if you're not used to me, I always have notes. Thanks for entering the room, LT Enterprise. I appreciate you being here. For those of you who are used to me, I always have notes, right, guys? Right, Chris? For those of you who are not used to me, now you know. I always have notes, okay, to make sure I hit some points that I want to do so I can stay within, a reasonable time frame, because people are busy. So I want to give you this HR quick tip, and we're going to go to our happy corners, right? All right. So, the H in the H.E.M effect, happy employees. So happy employees, very simply, is those employees or those team members that are satisfied, right? That are satisfied at work, may be satisfied with what they're doing. But the goal is to get to the ideal employee, and it encompasses all three of those letters in that acronym of H.E.M. So H. Thanks for coming into the room. H again is for happy employee. Very simply, that's an employee who's satisfied, have satisfaction in what they're doing at work, right? All right. The E, of course, is engaged. We're going to get a little bit more into that. Engage is where a person or your team member is connected to your organization, connected to your business, connected to your company, right? That's more of a connection. They're not just coming in and just, hey, let me just do my work and get out of here. Don't talk to me and all this kind of stuff, right? So an engaged employee is someone who's actually connected to your company, to your business, connected to your vision, all right? Connected to your mission and your goals for your business, all right? That's what an engaged employee looks like. And then you have the motivated employees, okay? So motivated employees are looking for something in exchange for their effort in your business, in your company, all right? So there you have the three letters in the acronym. You have happy employee, engaged employee, and motivated employee. Now, the ultimate, the ideal, that sweet spot kind of a employee or team member that you want has all three, right? You want somebody that has a level of happiness, a level of satisfaction in what they're doing. You want somebody that's engaged. I hope you want somebody that's engaged. Exactly. Someone that's engaged and connected to your business, connected to your company, who's connected to your vision. Because if you're building a team, then that team has to buy into your vision. So they need to be connected to what you're doing. All right. And then you want that person to also have the M, the motivation, where they are expecting something in exchange for their effort, for their performance, for what they're doing. Yes, very important, Audrey, what they're doing. And no lazy people. No, Audrey, they cannot be around you and be lazy. I already know that. They cannot be. Yes. So I love you, younger people that got all that energy and stuff. That's why I keep younger people around me. I'm not an old hag, but I got some years on you. Okay, so you want a person that has all three of those, right? So if you want, like I said, got my notes, y'all, got my notes. So how do you have the H.E.M effect, the H.E.M effect? First of all, you need to let employees, your team members, own their career. Own what they're doing. Allow them to own their career because it's their professional life, right? So they have a right to have some kind of level of control over it. And anytime we've been in corporate America, or if you're still in corporate America, it doesn't matter. You're building your dream on the side, building your empire on the side. Most of us are doing that as parallelpreneurs. We want to have some control over our career, whether that's as an entrepreneur, you're a growing small business owner, you're already an enterprise, or you're still in a professional corporate setting, right? So you want to have control over your career. So that's one of the main things that you can do as a leader, as a manager, in your own business. Allow your team members to have control over their career because they have a right to it. They have a right to it and make those decisions. So as a leader or a manager, in that perspective, you become more of a facilitator, okay, and not just a director. All right, not just a director. You're directing people to do this, directing people to do that. Yeah, no micromanagement. Trust our skill, experience. Exactly. Listen, I got past micromanagement when I was in my 20s. I'm almost 50. I'm so over micromanagement. Please don't do that because it's not going to end well. My last boss needed to back off me. Yes, because Audrey, you are a smart young lady. I tell you. And if you're not following Audrey Richmond, go do that. She's a marketing genius. I'm just saying what I'm saying. She's a marketing genius. Go follow Audrey Richmond. I love her scope, and she has an awesome webinar that's out there right now. So go to her page too, Audrey Richmond on Facebook. You won't be disappointed. You're welcome, Audrey. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, she's amazing. Like I said, I keep that younger generation energy around me because it helps me trust, and I'm learning a lot from them. So you want an employee, first of all, that's going to own their career. So your position, number two, your position falls back to being a facilitator and not just a director. Okay. So a leader is a facilitator, right? Exactly. So it's two skills you want to focus on as a facilitator, not just a director of that H.E.M, okay, of that H.E.M ideal employee. Happy employee, engaged employee, motivated employee. So two things you want to focus on more as a facilitator than just a director. One is process development. Okay. Yeah, Chris, go follow. One is process development. Now, you as a facilitator, as the leader of your company, you probably have acquired the skills, right? Where you can walk through a process very logically. All right. And although you're a team member, you have been given the authority and everything and been, empowered to take over their career, right? Over their career and have more control over that. That doesn't mean that they don't need to be guided. Don't need to, be coached through that process. All right. So you as a facilitator, one of the skills you want to focus on, again, we're getting to the H.E.M effect, the happy, engaged, and motivated employee, your ideal team member, your ideal employee. So 2 skills you want to focus on as a facilitator, as a leader, is process development. You can walk through a process very logically, so you can guide that person, guide your team member to the right answers, okay, to the right information that they need, all right? Process development. Number 2 skill that you need to focus on, yes, guiding them, is neutral positioning. So that means you're non-judgmental, right? You're respectful in what they're doing. Yes, service leading. Exactly. Service leading. So the second skill is neutral positioning. So you're non-judgmental, you're respectful, and you're drawing out information from them, right? Yeah, no emotions. Yeah, and it's not that, no emotions, but you don't want to be like a robot. You don't want to be a robot in that, so you don't necessarily get emotionally tied into that. You want to be more of, again, a facilitator, a leader, and not just a directive in bringing that person to that level where they have all 3 elements, being happy, engaged, and motivated. Now, a person who is happy and motivated can still be a great performer for you, right? Can still get some great work done. But if they're not engaged, if they're not connected to your vision, if they're not connected to what the goal is that you're trying to reach, they'll still be happy, they'll still be motivated, they'll still be great performers. But you as a business owner, let me ask you, don't you want someone that's connected to your vision? Don't you want someone that believes in what you're doing? Don't you want someone that can help you reach that goal in your business? Yes, you want a person. Again, a happy employee and a motivated employee can be great performers, can knock out some great work for you. But if they're disengaged in what's necessary and what's beneficial to your business, then there may be some issues. I want people who believe in what I stand for. Exactly, because they will do the work. Exactly. I can't connect with a leader that I'm not engaged in their vision. Yes, I may, have a level of happiness. I choose to be happy. I choose to be motivated. Sometimes that's an internal effect, but I need to understand your vision. I need to be attached to your vision and your goal to support you. That's what I do even as an HR consultant. With the clients that I have, I connect with them as people. That's why I say one of my hashtags is #HR is my ministry. So it's more than just me telling you these HR quick tips and everything. Part of me is ministry, because part of me is empowering other people. I've tied that together. Yeah, connection is key. I've tied that together with what I supply as an HR consultant. So #HR is my ministry. What's sad is the leaders don't do a good job of sharing the mission and the bit. Yes, in a way that connects. Yes, if you as a leader don't know how to express your mission and your vision, then you need to pause. You need to, step back, get that clear in your own head. So when it comes time to you building that team, building that H.E.M, ideal employee, that happy, engaged, motivated employee, and then when you get clear about it, then your team members will be clear about it. Make sense? When you're clear about your vision and mission, about where you're going, you're able to express it more clearly, right? Able to express it and communicate it more clearly, then they're going to be on board with you. But if you come as a leader and you're confused, you don't know what your mission is, you don't know what you're trying to do, then those team members are not going to last very long. They're not going to support you for very long. You need to be clear about that. And if you're not clear, just step back, get clear, and then come back to the drawing board. It doesn't mean that that your intelligence is gone. It doesn't mean that you don't have a clue about anything. It just means that you may just need to step back. So when you build your team, when you start hiring employees, you're on point, and they're ready to help you take your business to another level. Thanks for all the sharing and all the hearts and the engagement. I love it. I love it. I love it. So did that make sense, guys, of how to get to the H.E.M, your ideal employee, happy employee, engaged employee, motivated employee? Again, a happy and motivated employee can be, thanks for sharing, Audrey, a happy and motivated employee can be great performance, can get the job done, can get out there and, rally around you, but you want someone who's engaged. You want someone who's connected. So you want the H.E.M effect. I love acronyms, y'all. You want the H.E.M effect. All right. Happy, engaged, and motivated employee. Anybody have any questions? Yes, good essentials. Exactly. Again, you know, I was reading a blog under HR Barton. I love her. She's brilliant in HR. We'll replay. Thanks. Just join. Okay, yeah, please do God's favor. Please do. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for sharing. You can reach out to me on Facebook. Thank you, Audrey. You can reach out to me on Facebook at HR Brain for Hire. I make it very easy for you guys to find me. Of course, here on Periscope, Monday through Friday. I usually try to be here on a kind of a lunchtime between 12:30 and 1:30. I'm on Central Time, so that's, you know, an hour later if you're on Eastern time or on the East Coast. Okay. You can reach me on Twitter, again, at HR Brain for Hire. Facebook, same thing, at HR Brain for Hire. And then you can also check out my website, hrbrainforhire.com. Like your style, practical and realistic. I try to be. And I know HR and everything can kind of be a heavy subject and all that good stuff, but I try to, you know, keep it engaged, try to, you know, not make it light, but, you know, make it valuable to you. And then I throw in a little fun too, because I can be silly too, even talking about HR. So I appreciate you guys being here. Come back and join me tomorrow. I have another tip for you. I hope you have an awesome day. Again, connect with me. Reach out to me if you have questions. Please do connect with me again at hrbrainforhire.com. Again, I am Delmar Johnson. I am your chief HR Brain with hrbrainforhire.com. Have an awesome day, everybody, and I'll see you again on tomorrow. Bye-bye.